Hi everyone, Grey Power 60 here. So I didn't finish these off. Now these are labels, and I've used them when I was doing my gel printing to run off things, and I haven't really done a lot with them. I think this is the only one that's kind of almost finished, and I've let them dry, and now I think it's time to do some stamping on here because you can take one off, but yeah, I decided I wanted to do some stamping. So I'm going to find some text, I've got all kinds of different ones. I've got different languages. I've got German, I believe. Yeah, I've got a couple of German ones, a couple of French, a couple of English. Anyway, and I just want to do some stamping on here. And I think I'm going to use my black archival ink to kind of play around with it. And I think I'm going to just stamp this whole thing, and how it comes out doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to get a little bit of black on here. So, and I don't have a large block to put it on, so I'm just going to put it on here. Whether it goes on well or not, I don't care. I just want to have some stamping on here. It's important to have layers, different layers of different things. Now, it doesn't, like I say, it doesn't matter which way it goes, because each one of these labels will come off. Oh, let me see if I can find one. Let's see. Yeah. with the paint on there. I'm just looking through. Okay. Let me see if I can just peel this one off here. Now this happens to be a very large one that I can put on any kind of paper. Let me see if I can find something. I wasn't prepared to do this, as usual. All right, hang tough. Okay, it might not be a good idea, but whatever. Okay, so here's a piece of coffee dyed paper. This is some cabinet stuff on here. And maybe I might want to add something on here, tear that off and use it again somewhere else. I may want to make a tag out of that. I could easily cut that. Let me cover my stuff. I have a bad habit of not covering things. Okay, so let's just cut that off. All right. I mean, it's just to give you an example of what to do with these labels. Okay, now this one isn't really straight, and I'm a very bad cutter, but let me see if I can add that to the back. Now you could add it onto anything. It doesn't have to be cardstock. Let me see if I can grab something in my stash down here. Okay, so this is just paper that I had. So let me get organized. Oh my gosh. Talk about disorganized. Well, you know what the problem is? My problem is, big problem, is that I start one thing and then I go, oh, I should show them this. Oh, I should show them this. So I'm just going to take this paper. Now this was coffee dyed paper or tea dyed, I'm not sure. I am just going to add it. Oh, I'm running out of glue stick here. Yep, I'm running out of glue stick here. I'm gonna have to get a new one. And I'm just going to put it on here. I'm going to stick it on here and see if I can get it right to the edge. Get it right to the edge. And then I'm just going to cut it out just so that I have something in the back of this so that it's not just a thin piece of paper. Okay, so now I've got some backing on it, and I can make it into a tag. I'm just going to cut the corners off here, make it into a tag. Yeah, I'm doing everything backwards, but you know, isn't that what I usually do? Everything backwards? Okay, we'll keep that aside. So now that is a tag with that paper, and I've now used one of the labels. Now these labels are larger labels. These labels are shipping labels. These ones are the smaller little address labels we put in the corners. So, so just to show you, I can take that's already been designed on there, and I, you know, from here, put it on here, and now I can take more ephemera, different things, add it on here, or leave it and do it later, depending on what I want to do. So that's just an example. A quick example. You guys probably already know this, but like I said, all I want to do today is just do some stamping on these. I was looking for one. I thought I had one that was music. Probably here. Here we are. Here we are. And again, I'm just going to stamp it all over. And like I said, I don't have any big blocks. I should put that on my wish list to have some. And I'm just going to put it right on top. And it doesn't matter what direction, because each and every one of these little labels will come off, and some of it may only be part, you know, it may only be part of a music thing, you know, a musical notes. May want to put some here. It's not very dark. And maybe I'm going to do it this way and have them go in different directions. So that's what I'm doing today, is just stamping these off. As I say, sorry, did I just hit you? Some of these are just not finished, but I don't know if it matters very much. I don't know if I should wait. Now this one has been taken off, this one here, so I'm not going to bother with that. Take that one off of there. Maybe do one more in a different direction. And I don't care if it's upside down or right side up, it doesn't matter. All I'm doing is just playing. Just taking some craziness. Here's some text here. It doesn't always have to be black too, you know, you could use different colors. See, we've just got a little bit of text there. This one doesn't have much of anything on it, not even some paint. But you know, there's spaces here where the paint is. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. Kind of silly craziness. This has, I mean, I could take these off and do them one at a time, but why not just have them all mixed up and use them that way. So that's what I'm doing today. I am just, oh, let's do some this way. And let's do some this way. And whether it overlaps or not, it makes no difference because we're not going to know until we pull off each and every label. These, I think, these are address labels. And this one I didn't paint a lot on there. So, let me, oh, I'll use a little bit of black and then I'll use a little bit of the other one. I'll use a little bit of what's called potting soil. And just print these off. Like I say, it doesn't even matter if it matches. Let's try the other one. The potting soil, I'll just do it right on top of the black. See what happens. I'll do it this way. So getting a little bit of the black and brown on there. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Holy crap. Let me check. See if that's a little bit better. I have a bad habit of doing that out of focus thing. Okay, let's see if I can get some more off of it down here. Alrighty, that's good. Let's see what else I can get. Let's do some more musical notes. What the heck? I do have more sheets like this hanging around, but they're all put away for now. And I don't want to have to dig them out. Okay. These ones may be upside down, but that's okay. All right, let's throw in some French words. So let's just throw these in. Cover that back up. And we'll just, I'm not even going to take them off the sheet to do them. I'm just going to let them fall where they may. And see what we can get. Let's get a little bit up here. And I think that is good. There we go. So they're totally covered now with all of this, so that when I take each and every one of them off to use, I will have them all ready to go. So that is what I am doing today. I didn't use any colored ones this time because I already have color. I already have color on most of these. We're going to put that back on there. Just got to make sure that each one of these has a front and a back. This is another one. I'm going to check that out in a minute. Put that here and that on here. And this on here. And we'll put these all back. And I didn't use any of the Tim Holtz one this time around. Maybe next time. I do enjoy using it though. So I keep them all in this bag. These are the ones I use the most often. So now I've got all of those done. Now this one has hardly any ink, paint on it. And I'm just wondering if I should go ahead and paint them. These are really, really tiny stickers, labels. They're very small. But I'm wondering, I took that one off now. I'm wondering if I should maybe throw some more goodies in there. Just, I mean, this whole thing, I don't have to take them out individually because we don't know what is going where on as they're coming off. So we'll just put that one on there. That one needs to move. You know, I was taking the time to take each one individually off of here. Now, let's do it this way. Which takes time when I can just slap on the whole thing. Now I've got a couple up here that have nothing on it. So let's see if we can put some more on there. Just like that. Maybe more here. And maybe a little splash of that. I'm just looking to see, but I think all of these are taken off and all of these ones are taken off. Yeah. So there we have. These are going to be ready to... So when I take off one, as you can see, it's going to have a pattern on it, but no paint. So maybe I should do some painting. Whoops. Let's get these back all together. Yeah, so I've done some stamping. I'm wondering if I can do a little painting on there while I put things away. I was going to use some colored ink and changed my mind. So I'll put those over there. It's always good to put your things back where they belong. For me, anyway. Yeah. So these individually, what is going to be curious is how I use them. I could use them on a collage. Let me get one that I've done previously. All right, so here's a MasterCard. Here's MasterCard, a masterboard that I have done. Now, are you out far enough to see the whole thing? Let me see. There we go. Yeah, so I have this masterboard that I've done. I've got a couple of them. I've got another one here. I think I have a couple. Yeah. We'll just use these as an example. So I could easily take these and put them, now these are brown, but I could easily take some of these labels and decorate these before they're cut up. I haven't cut these up yet. I was going to do one of those cut it up without seeing it thing, and but let's take a look at this. Sorry, I'm just thinking. My mind's going a million miles an hour. Okay, this is a small little label here, and this is a small little label. Okay, so that's how small they are. The ink is not quite dry on them. And I can continue to add things to this and, you know, create whatever I want to create out of it. Oops. Oh, there we go. Made a big hole in that one. So now I can decorate that. I can paint it. I can do all kinds of things with this. It's already backed on. This is the coffee dyed or tea dyed paper. So I can create stuff with that. But I can use any one of these labels once I have cut up one of my master sheets here. So let's, I wasn't going to cut these up today, but maybe it would be fun to decorate one of them. Shall we do that? Okay, we're going to turn it over. This is the right side. This is the logical side. So before I cut anything, I want to make sure the orientation is this way. So if I wanted to cut this way, I would turn it. Do you understand what I mean? So let's say I'm going to do 3 by 6. Okay, cut that down. I just added a new what do we call it? Not knife. This thing. The other one, I had used it on some heavy paper and it was terrible. Whoops, I shouldn't be looking. Okay, so now that it's 6, I probably want to make it a 3 by 6. So let's cut this one down into a 3 by 6. Let's cut another one down into a 3 by 6. Okay, now the size of this is 6, and it should be 6 by 6, 6 by 6. I could cut this down into 4, which will leave a thin one. Or I could continue 3 by 6s. Now I got to make sure I have the right orientation here. It's this way. No, it's this way. So I've got 2 more. Okay. So I've cut it down into 4 3 by 6s. Now let's have a look and see what damage I've done. All right, so that one is okay. And this one is this way, and this way, and this way. So they turned out pretty good. And now if I want to decorate them using color, any kind of color, I can easily take some color from these labels and put them on here if I wanted to add text or whatever to those. So I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with those. And why I decided to do this today, I don't know. Okay, this is the correct orientation. This is the correct way. So, I could cut this into, is that the right way? Yes. I could cut them into 4x6s, making cards. 4x6 would be a nice card. And then it would have 3. And then I would have 3 cards out of that. So these would be 3 cards that I would be able to play around with and address, and perhaps do something like this with them. So yeah. So it's kind of a crazy video today. I've got stamping, I've got cutting up masterboard, I've got labels here that are ready for use in whatever I want. I really think this needs to be painted, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it. So that is what I am up to today, just stamping. Yeah, I was going to, when I cut up the masterboard, I was going to start decorating them using these labels, but they don't go with this at all. It would be something I would have to layer later on. See, this one had nothing on it, really. And all I had to do was just add one big label, and now I can decorate it any way I want. I could use my acrylic markers to play around, add to the color by doodling. You know, I could, oops, wrong side. This green and this green hopefully are close. I could easily just go around this label and have it match up with some of this green up here. And if it doesn't quite match, you know, you can always doodle. There's always doodling, you know. I could come around with these circles here. And then we've got some kind of color match. And it doesn't have to be perfect. After all, this is our artwork that we can do whatever we want with. Or we can take a black marker or black whatever, and we could create our own, you know, our own doodles on here. I'm not a good doodler. I am really not. But I suppose I could try and doodle some circles here, add some circles up here, and you know, see how it goes. Let's continue on. I could easily take my black, I would take the other side, I think is a little bit better, and go around the outside rather than using my distress inks with my thing. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I could do that. I'm just playing here, guys. It doesn't matter if it's messy. It doesn't matter if I just want to give it a little bit of a border. And I'm going to have to glue this a little bit better, obviously. Let's get a little bit around that circle. And like I said, I'm gonna have to add some glue because my glue stick gave up on me. I really need to make sure that we get good sticking going on. Come on, takes forever. This one always takes forever. Come on, there we go. Here you come, there we are. And I'm gonna go all the way across because obviously it needs it. There we go. Oh, see? More of it's coming off. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Did that even come out? I get a little annoyed with this 3-in-1 because it doesn't always come out the way I want it to. There we go. Of course, my hands are all black from the ink and the pen, and this isn't quite dry, and I've been playing around with these. I mean, smudging them doesn't matter. Totally does not matter. Now this came off of somewhere. We'll have to check that out. Yeah, what other colors do I have in here? Kind of a, I don't like that yellow. I was looking for a, this is a gold. The gold is kind of like that. So perhaps I can go in the circles and create a little gold that will match in the center right there. Okay, well, this one hasn't got enough. Let's rub some more. I guess I should have used the thinner. It's going to take a minute to dry. Now, I would love to put like a butterfly on here or something like that. That's what I would love to do. Yeah, this video has just become a mishmash of just about everything. I get started on one thing and then something, it's like squirrel, you know? Yeah, I would love to get a butterfly on there. Okay, I'm going a little crazy here. So I've got different kinds of butterflies. I've got this clear one here. Then I've got this one that has not been totally worked on because there's a lot of spots here that need to come out, and it didn't come out. So I'm playing. There's a lot of, when I was doing these, here's another one that's kind of crazy, but I could do it the opposite. No, still crazy. Or I've got this one here that could go on here or on here. Kind of liked it up here. What other butterflies have I got in here? I've got some of these types of butterflies that are supposed to be three-dimensional. This would be a sticker itself, but I don't like the shimmer around it. Now this, yeah, I'm thinking which one has more of the colors in here with the dots. Now see, it has dots here and it's got a little bit of gold there. Or we can go with something like this, which is kind of nondescript. What other ones do I have? I have got so many butterflies. And then there's purple and green. Oh, and this one. Throw that away. Oops. Another one here. Those are flowers. Too much white? Yeah. Too much white. This one's got a little bit more of the blue in it. This one is purple. I'm having fun with this, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm having, there's a little bit of pink here where he could easily. This is my dilemma. When you have too much of something, you have a hard time choosing the right colors. I really like this blue on here. Ooh, here's a dark one with the right color on there. With the right colors. Look at that. Oh, I like that contrast. But should he go here? Right here. Wow. Yeah, I like that. Oh, there's many of you saying, no, 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 don't use that one. Use the other one. I wish it was smaller. The other option is to use the sticker part, which is the bottom, and cut it out. I don't know, how many of you have got these kind of butterflies where you could easily cut off the shimmer of whatever that is, and oh God, I got the wrong glasses on. It's a little harder to see. And again, I'm kind of like Carrie. I don't bother cutting out their antennae. I kind of use a pen. This video is really all over the place, isn't it? I don't know if you're still here and really interested in my mixed up video. I want to make sure that I get all of that silver off of there. I'm not using the right scissors is what I'm not doing. I think it's going to have a little bit. I may have to go around it in black to hide any of the shimmer that's still on there. Or cut it a little closer, kiddo. These videos that I show you sometimes are what I call my process videos, because sometimes I don't know where I'm going with it, and it takes me a while to kind of figure it out. Yeah, there's still some shimmer on there I don't want. But like I said, I can go around with a black pen very easily to take that off. Now let's see if it'll come off the backing, which is what they're stickers. So let's see if we can get it off. I don't know why I wanted this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to take a break. Well, guys, I lost the hole. My camera just died. I don't know. So I finally got the butterfly on there. And then I decided to add some numbers. I put a little purple here to kind of match the pink over. Added file, added a big number, and the butterfly. And there is my finished tag. And I went around it and I added the antennae. Yeah, and then put filed. Yeah. Sorry about that. So anyway, that is my finished tag. I want to thank you for sticking around and watching me doodle this and play with that. And oh my gosh, it's just, some days I just like to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So I hope you stuck around with me while I did some stamping. I cut up one of my master boards to get that ready to do. The only thing is I don't want to do anything on these until I've decided which journal it's going to go in. And then I'll be able to decorate that for this. This is just a one-off. Yeah, so that was it. So thanks for joining me. Thank you for sticking around. And we'll see you again in my next video. Bye for now.